Good Sunday morning, everybody. This is Stephen Ray, and we are zoomed in here over southwest Alabama and southeast Mississippi. And the reason that we are is because we've got two active tornado warnings. One of them is going to be for Jackson County, Mississippi. The other one is going to be for Mobile County, Alabama. And so that is the reason that I'm here. And there is your polygon. And this is just going to be just off to the north of Grand Bay, Alabama. And this is going to basically remain over the northern rural areas of west central Mobile County, and this warning goes until 8:45 for a radar indicated tornado. And like I said, this tornadic thunderstorm will remain over mainly rural areas of west central Mobile County, but people do still live in the rural areas, so I did want to jump on here and let you guys know. Now, for the Jackson County, Mississippi area, the National Weather Service in New Orleans has issued that warning, and it is for the northeastern portions of Jackson County, and it goes until 9:15. A severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado was located near Big Point, Mississippi, or near Big Grand Bay, Alabama, moving to the northwest at 55 miles per hour. Now, some locations in or near the path of this dangerous storm will include the Big Point area around 8:15, which is coming up here pretty soon, and then Wade and Hurley around the 8:20 time frame. So that's the situation that we have ongoing right now. This also includes Interstate 10 in Mississippi between mile marker 75 and 76. So, once again, this is a radar indicated rotation, and this storm is coming out of Mobile. And this is the second tornado warning that we've had earlier today, but it will not be the last, as we are still watching the hurricane Ida tried to come on in down here in southern Louisiana. And as you can see, there is the center of circulation with winds currently right now around the 145 miles per hour range down here with the eye of Hurricane Ida. And as you can see, we've actually got a report of winds in excess of 128 miles per hour off of a buoy that is south of the Louisiana coast. So it is really getting nasty down there along the coast of Louisiana. But once again, the reason that I'm here is because we have an active tornado warning that does include the Jackson County, Mississippi area, and this is in southeast Mississippi, in Jackson County in southern Mississippi, and this goes until 9:15 this morning. There's also a warning that goes for another 24 minutes for west central Mobile County until 8:45, but I'm sure that the Weather Service will allow that warning to expire. And once again, there's going to be your area of rotation that is going to be right here close to the state line. And it is basically going to be just off to the east of the Black Creek Swamp and north of the Big Point, Mississippi area. And I believe that all of this has gone into Mississippi now. And so I would expect the Weather Service in Mobile to cancel that warning, and they just did. So for my friends in Alabama, I'm about to sign off for now with the tornado warning for the Alabama part. However, I'm going to stay right here for you guys covering this in the state of Mississippi. So give me just a second. Okay, so I'm back here in Mississippi, and we currently have this one warning, and this is for Jackson County, Mississippi. And this warning comes from the National Weather Service in New Orleans, and this is for northeastern Jackson County in southern Mississippi until 9:15. A severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado was located over Big Point or near Grand Bay, Alabama, moving to the northwest at 55 miles per hour. And this is going to be the area of concern. It's going to be this area right here, and it is moving off towards the Highway 63 corridor in between Wade and the Three Rivers area. And I can put this into motion for you and let you see that it is still moving a little bit off to the northwest. So basically, if you were over here along the 614 corridor, you need to go on ahead and be in your safe place right now. That is the lowest floor of your home, near the center and away from windows. Also, if you were around the Airport Boulevard Road or the Baria Road area, please be in your safe place. And also, if you were in the community of Hurley, Mississippi as well. And once again, this is well north of Pascagoula and, of course, well south of Hattiesburg. This is in one small area of Mississippi, and this is for the southern portions of Mississippi for Jackson County for another 51 minutes because of the issue there with the tornado, possible tornado near the Hurley, Mississippi area. And once again, this is going to be off of the 614 area, and especially it's going to be over here towards the Airport Boulevard Road and Hurley, Mississippi. So that is the issue that we have ongoing right now. So once again, there's going to be your possible tornado, and this is going to be over here towards the eastern portions of the Black Creek Swamp and the Big Point, Mississippi area. Also just north of the Slaughter Flat Landing area, and this is obviously right here on the state line between Mississippi and Alabama. We are looking at Mississippi over here to the left, and Alabama, Mobile County would be over here to the right. And so this is going to be a radar indicated tornado for the next 49 minutes for Jackson County in Mississippi. And this is going to be well off to the east of Three Rivers, Mississippi. And your possible tornado is going to be sitting right in here. But regardless, if you are underneath the tornado warning, you're still going to see a lot of extreme wind with winds in excess of 50 miles per hour anywhere along this line of wind right here that is moving up towards the north and to the west. So if you were watching near the Wade community or the Three Rivers community, you need to go ahead and treat this like and actually go to your safe place even though the tornado is going to be just a little bit off to your east. So there is your possible tornado that is just off to the east of the 613 corridor and along the Airport Boulevard Road. And this is going to be coming up on Hurley, Mississippi right now within the next 3 to 4 minutes. So there is your area of rotation. I'm going to switch back over to the New Orleans radar to kind of give a better picture. Okay, so the new update from the National Weather Service in New Orleans says that they are going to continue the tornado warning. It is a radar indicated rotation until 9:15 for Jackson County, Mississippi. Now, I want to remind you and I want to caution you that this is not Jackson, Mississippi. This is not the metro area. This is for Jackson County, Mississippi, and this is in the far southeastern portions of Mississippi. So once again, there is your possible tornado. And these things are going to be very, very, very quick to pop up and then eventually dissipate, because these are going to be fast moving and they can do a lot of damage in a short amount of time, but they will not last very long. So today is going to be a day, and tomorrow where you're going to have a tornado warning pop up and it's going to be active for about 5 minutes, and then all of a sudden the weather services have to cancel the warning because of the issue with it being gone. So once again, it was really tight down here towards the Slaughter Flat Landing, and now it's kind of broadened out a little bit, which is good news. And if it continues to look like this, then I'm sure the Weather Service in New Orleans would go on ahead and cancel the warning. But for right now, they are still keeping it active for another 45 minutes until 9:15 for northeastern Jackson County in southern Mississippi. And this severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado was located over the Wade community, or 14 miles south of Lucedale, moving to the northwest at 55 miles per hour. Now, Lucedale is not under a tornado warning right now. However, if it continues to stay like that, there's no doubt that they will possibly issue one if it continues to strengthen or if it tries to recycle. But once again, this tornadic thunderstorm will now remain over rural areas of northeastern Jackson County. However, people still live in the rural areas, so that is the reason that I'm here. And let me also zoom out and show you that there is Lucedale, Mississippi, and there is your possible tornado. So if you're watching in Lucedale, Mississippi, this tornadic thunderstorm is about 19 miles south of you. So there is Lucedale, Mississippi, in relation to where this is. And I do note that it is trying to re-strengthen again. So basically, if you were up here in the Popetown, Mississippi area, or Old Americus, or the Harleston area, you need to go on ahead and be in your safe place right now. That is the lowest floor of your home, near the center and away from windows. And this is going to be a real interesting thing here as to what they do with the National Weather Service, if they extend the warning or not. And I do note that there is other areas of concern back here into western Mobile County, and they may actually prompt a tornado warning again for Mobile. We will just have to wait on that one. But once again, it is rather early in the morning, and I want to say good Sunday morning to everybody. If you're just now joining us, we've got one active tornado warning, and this is for northeastern Jackson County. But let me also caution you that this is in southern Mississippi, 14 miles south of Lucedale, moving to the northwest at 55 miles per hour. And this is where it is in relation to Pascagoula, Biloxi, Gulfport, and then, of course, Mobile. So this is going to be really close to the Alabama-Mississippi state line, and this is going to be well to the south of Lucedale, Mississippi, which sits right here. And this is going to be well north of the Moss Point and Pascagoula area, which sits down here along the coastline of Mississippi. So once again, this is a very broad area of rotation off of the Mobile Weather Service area. For some reason, I can get a better look of it from the New Orleans radar, and it's going to be somewhere right in this area, right here along the 614 and the 613 area, right where they cross, right here near the Airport Boulevard and the Hurley area. That's going to be the area of concern with the possible tornado. And I just got word that the National Weather Service in New Orleans has canceled the tornado warning. They have canceled the tornado warning that is in effect for the Jackson County area. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to sign off here for a couple of minutes, and then I will continue to watch all of the information coming in, and I will keep my eye on the storms once again that are in the Mississippi area. And there it went. Okay, so we are once again, we are without a tornado warning now. And so real quick, I did want to also come over here one last time and show you that there is the center of circulation of tropical cyclone Ida and deadly Hurricane Ida, which now has winds of 150 miles per hour, and it is getting really close to making landfall near the Grand Isle, Louisiana area. And this is going to be a very serious situation coming in here for New Orleans and the Baton Rouge area, and also any of these feeder bands that are rotating around it down here south of Saraland and south of Dauphin Island. We're going to have to keep our eyes on those right now for the possibility of more isolated spin-up tornadoes as they move from the ocean onto the land. So I will continue to watch all of the latest weather information. I will keep you guys up to date. If you live in Gulfport, Biloxi, Pascagoula, or any portion of the Mississippi area, if there's any other tornado warnings throughout today or tomorrow, I will be right back here on social media providing the latest weather information. I hope you guys have a great rest of your Sunday, and I will see you back right here on social media the next time a tornado warning is issued right here for the great state